Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Adobinoli, coming to you live from the city of Abuja, Nigeria. Kindly like, comment, subscribe and click the bell button down below, and also share with everybody around you. Today I have a letter for the married women. Dear married women, please stop fighting your husband's side chicks. Yes. How many of these side chicks do you really want to fight? You're fighting with side chick A in location A, and your husband is in location B with another woman, with another side chick. So how many do you really want to fight? You're fighting with these ladies. At the end of the day, you're embarrassing yourself, you're embarrassing your children. Your husband himself does not even have shame. You're not even embarrassing him. You're just embarrassing yourself in the long run. You go to fight this lady, then you come with your bodyguard or a second lady who is coming to video the whole thing. You're not embarrassing this girl, because most of these side chicks you see do not have shame. They don't have any atom of shame. Most of these side chicks you even see have nothing to lose. You're the one that have something to lose at the end of the day. I know there was a case, I think sometime last year, when a woman went to confront her husband's side chick, and by the time she got back, she found her things outside. The man had thrown her out, and in less than, I think, some months later, he married this his side chick. Although that particular man said does not even have sense in the first place. I think he was just looking for an excuse to send her packing. So there is no need going to fight this man's side chick, because a man that would stoop so low to cheat on you, not just cheating on you, and make it so obvious to you that he's cheating on you, does not just have sense and is not worth fighting for. No man is worth killing yourself for. No man is worth fighting for. No man is worth going to confront another girl. No man is just worth it at all. You go to fight this girl. What if in the process of going to fight this particular girl, you don't know whether the girl is even crazy? The girl fights you, the girl beats you. What happens? Then you come back, and what do you tell your children? What do you tell your husband? What do you tell your family and friends? Don't think all side chicks are calm or would actually have conscience to be calm when you start confronting them. Some of them are not calm. Some of them will fight you even when they know they are guilty of it. They will still fight you. Or what if you now go and fight this girl, you touch her, and then she falls down and dies? I know there was a case last week where a man slapped a taxi driver and he fell down and died. So imagine slapping this girl or touching this lady, this so-called side chick, and she falls down and dies. What happens? Like, what will you tell your children? I don't understand what you will tell them. You now leave them in the hands of another woman, because that particular man, that your husband, will definitely marry another woman. You now leave your children in the hands of a total stranger who will not take good care of them. So when you people, because I'm not yet married, when you married women try to do some things, I think you should reason it 2 times. You are the one at risk. You are the one that will lose all round. This man will move on. The side chick will move on. Yes, there is karma, but allow her face her karma when she gets married. But at the moment, you're the one that is going to suffer it, the disgrace, the embarrassment, the shame again that comes with it. You're not going to fight side chick A. Does not mean it will stop side chick B, or is teaching side chick B a lesson. No, not at all. Some of these side chicks, by the time you fight with them, they go ahead and either try to kidnap you or kill you. You put your children at risk as well. They can actually try to harm your children. So just leave them alone. If you've spoken to your husband and your husband is not listening to you, the only thing I will tell you is, if you have the money to waste, track them. Track them. When you track them, know the hotel or the restaurant they are staying in. Then just do it like it's a coincidence. Bump into them, talk, go to their table, sit down, introduce yourself as, okay, I'm his wife. If the man in question tries to disrespect you, even in front of that side chick, even when you're doing it like you've played it as if it's a coincidence, then just know you don't have a husband, because that man is not just worth calling a husband. If he disrespects you at that particular moment, just know you don't have a husband. Walk away. Well, if you want to walk away from the marriage, fine. If you want to still tolerate that so-called marriage, fine. But don't go and fight a side chick. And the worst thing is that sometimes you go ahead fighting these side chicks, and they are not even aware that the man in question is married. I think I will actually do a story time of married men and their histories, especially here in this Abuja. I've actually attended a friend's wedding. Like, this is my very good friend. I attended her wedding, and the husband's very good friend as well was also in the wedding. You know very well that I'm a very good friend to this girl, to the bride in question. and then you go ahead and you're asking me out. When he started asking, didn't after the wedding, he said, okay, let's hang out. And I was like, okay, fine. But when I was about going out to see him, I now asked my friend, come, what's up with this guy? And she was like, he's married. I was like, oh, okay, no problem. And I said, okay, let me just go for going sake. By then, he had not told me anything. He had not made his intentions on getting to where we were supposed to meet. I now noticed that his ring was not on his finger, but I noticed the mark of his ring. But he tried to hide, but I had already seen it. And then he goes ahead to tell me, okay, can we go out? Can we date? And all of that. And I was like, a whole fine boy like you're not yet married. And he denied it. He popped. He plainly denied it. So imagine going to fight a side chick in quotes. Meanwhile, your husband has already told this lady that he's single, he's not married, or he's divorced, or he's a widower, and all of that. And then you go to fight her, and she's looking at you like, "Are you mad? This man told me he's not married, so why are you now fighting me?" And then she decides to fight you in the process. So what are you now saying? Some of these men don't have sense. If you've spoken to your husband and he is not listening to you, see, just go and pray to your God and just pray he changes, because most men you are fighting for don't deserve it. They don't deserve it at all. I cannot even start listing how many married men that have asked me out and they keep denying it that they are not married. Like, they keep denying it. I can't even count. I've lost count of it. So most times you don't blame these single ladies, because the married men do not tell them. Most of them deny being married. Most of them say they are divorced. Most of them say they are widowers. And then you now look and like, if you have to lie to this extent of saying even saying he's divorced is even better. Then saying you're a widower is the one that blows my mind. Like, your wife is still alive, and then you have the effrontery to say that you're a widower. That means you don't mean well for this woman. And if someone doesn't mean well for you, then why are you going ahead to fight for him? Why are you going ahead to keep him down? A man cannot be tied down unless he wants to be tied down. A man cannot be kept at a particular position unless he willingly says, okay, I'm not going to cheat again. So there is no need going ahead fighting for these men. They don't deserve it at all. So if maybe you've noticed the type of side chicks he have, maybe they dress, the way they dress and all of that, then maybe you can just adjust a little and dress the way they are, maybe inside your house but not outside, because I see the way so many ladies dress and it's really disgusting. Maybe you can dress like that in your home, but don't go and overdo. If you know you cannot do it, just leave it. After all, you're a married woman and you have children. You don't, with nobody's expecting you to dress in like someone that is still single. You cannot, as a married woman, be dressing like a single lady or someone in university. It doesn't make sense. And even if you even do it self, some of these men will still cheat on you. So there is no just need. Just do what you feel you want to do and then just leave it there. I know of so many men again that would marry a slay queen. At the end of the day, they now convert these so-called slay queens into grandmothers. And you now wonder, and then they now go ahead to date other slave queens who are their side chicks. And you now wonder, when you marry this woman, she was a slave queen, like she slayed all through, and now she's married. You now look at the dresses she's wearing, Bugos dresses. Like, I don't understand. I used to have a friend, she's not really a very close friend, she's like a friend's friend. This girl was a complete slave queen. When I say slave queen, like she was slaying it back and front, like she was just a slave queen. And then she got married and everything changed. The way she dressed, see, even my grandmother herself at least still has some kind of dress sense. This girl's dress sense changed completely. And I'm wondering, and I asked my friend, what's up with this her dress code these days? And like, she now told me that that's what her husband likes. And I'm like, which rubbish husband is that one? You married this woman as a slave queen, and now you've converted her to a grandmother in less than how many years of marriage. And this particular man was actually still going outside to cheat on this woman. Then you now ask me, what is really the problem with this man? What do you really want? You want a slave queen, you date a slave queen, and then after marriage you convert her to a grandmother, and then you still go out again and still cheat on her with another slave queen. You see, men, you cannot just please them. So fighting for them is just a complete waste of time. Going to the public to fight anybody because of a man is a complete waste of time. Even while you're dating, so even in dating process, I see so many ladies fighting themselves because of a guy. Are you people mad? Abi, what is your problem? Is he the only man in the river? Abi, is he the only man available? Abi, is he the only man alive? Why are you fighting your fellow woman because of a man? Like, see, Thank God I don't have a friend self that would do that kind of rubbish, because I don't mind slapping you and staring to enter into your head. Like, why would you go stoop so low? You stoop so low to fight a fellow lady. You stoop so low to fight a side chick. So fighting a side chick self is even the worst, because once you start fighting her, you've stooped so low and she can talk to you anyhow she wishes without remorse. Like, you've stooped so low to her level. There is no need fighting these ladies at all. There is no need fighting them, because I don't think going to embarrass someone is going to embarrass a lady because of this is even an offense, and you can be jailed for it. I think so. So why are you going ahead to fight these side chicks? You cannot fight all of them. Oh. A man, even if you fight side chick A, that will not be the end of his cheating. He will still go ahead tomorrow and fight and look for side chick B. So how many do you really want to fight, if I'm asking? It ain't worth it at all. You go ahead, you embarrass yourself, you embarrass your children, because your children one way or the other will sit and trust. Children of these days, they will have a way of trying to mock your own children. So why are you doing all of that? Please, married women, I beg you, I know how hard it is, how much sacrifices you must have put into your marriage, and then it hurts so much that someone else will come and try to destroy your home or try to take your husband. I know how hot it is or how painful it is, but please, there is no need going to fight another lady. There is no need going to fight another woman. Some women don't have sense at all, and sometimes again, these women actually blackmail your husband. You do not know. If you don't sit down and talk to these men, you will not know what they're actually going through. Yes, they might have made mistake, and that one mistake, some other lady might want to use it against him. They might start blackmailing him. Give me money or less I'll show your whole wife this. Give me money or less I'll put your picture in public. So sometimes you need to speak to your husband and understand what the problem is. I know sometimes it will be very difficult for the men to actually say what they are going through, but I feel if you're close to this man, there's a way you talk to him. You should know his soft spots. You should know how to talk to him. He would disclose what he's really going through. If he's being blackmailed, at least it's a step further into helping him. And nobody's above mistake. If I would say nobody's above, if because he has cheated once doesn't mean that he cannot change. He can change. So if he's actually being blackmailed, please, you might not know. So please try and sit down, talk with your husband, speak with him, understand what the problem is. I mean, ask him all of that. Some men would listen to you. I know there are still some very crazy men who would, no matter what you do for them in this life, they will still want to cheat. Those ones, just leave them in the hands of God. One day, their eyes will open and then they'll realize how much wrong they've done to you. Thank you once again for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please and please and please, married women, there is no need. It is not worth it. Stop fighting your husband's side chicks. You cannot fight all of them. Thank you once again. Have yourself a lovely day. Bye.